So for chapter 4.3, this is more of a memorization chapter, so this video is going to be very short. Oxidation and reduction, okay? So you need to know that there's weak oxidizing agents and then there's strong oxidizing agents, okay? So something like PCC is weak, and then something like Jones or KMNO4 is strong. Okay, strong oxidizing agents turn primary carbons into your carboxylic acid group. Weak oxidizing agents turn them into aldehydes. Okay, so weak oxidizing agents turn primary into aldehydes. Strong turns primary into the acid group. Now, a secondary alcohol can only turn into a ketone, regardless of if it's strong or weak. So if we had, I know I showed it with PCC, but if we had secondary alcohol with Jones, or again, it could be or, okay, so any of these both work, it will still make a ketone. Okay, so those are pretty much the oxidizing agents you need to know. Okay, so secondary ketone, primary aldehyde, unless you're using a strong oxidizing agent. Okay, and as you can see, both Jones and KMNO4 both work to make the same thing. You see here, they both still make carboxylic acid groups. Okay, so you can use any strong oxidizing agent or any weak, but these are the two most common ones, so I'll just use those. So that's really it. And then the last thing is it can't work with a tertiary carbon. Okay, so if you have like a carbon like this, actually no, quaternary carbon. If you have this, it's like no reaction. Okay, so that's that. And then for reducing agents, again, it's sort of the same. By the way, I want to go over this. Yeah, this is Jones, just in case. So, like, you'll see it as Jones and you see it as this, so I would recognize it as both. And then for reducing agents, it's pretty much, these are pretty much what you need to know. I'll just talk through it. So if you have an aldehyde, and this is your reducing agent, LiAlH4, okay? So if you have an aldehyde with LiAlH4, primary alcohol, okay? If you have a ketone with LiAlH4, secondary alcohol. If you have a acid group with LiAlH4, primary alcohol, okay? If you have an ester with LiAlH4, primary alcohol, and then if you have an amide, okay, remember this is an amide functional group. If you have an amide with LiAlH4, you get an amine. Okay, know these. They will come up on your test. It's not too hard. Just, yeah, put them on a flashcard.